I drew in a book. I drew this one, and this one, and this one, and that one. Okay, I'm done. And this one? Sorry. The book is called Practical Empathy by Indi Young. It's actually Indi's second book. I was a big fan of her first book, too. It was called Mental Model Diagrams. She even let me draw comics about it. All of Indi's writing is really about applying empathy to our day-to-day work. So what's a mental model diagram? To completely oversimplify, it's a visual way to show how groups of people think and behave. So we might take a group of similar behaviors and lump them together in a column. Have another behavior? It gets its own column. It's great for finding patterns of behavior that you can then develop features around. It's great for getting real-world data into your designs that you're making decisions from instead of just educated guesses. So in a nutshell, it's an awesome research tool. As myself, I am a web generalist. That's why I like this new book. Most of the projects that I'm taking on don't have big research budgets to do big projects. But there's a lot we can take away from it. But that doesn't mean I can't find some users, call them up, interview them, and pull some information out of there that's really going to help my project. But how do I do that? It's kind of intimidating. Research seems like this big word, like if I don't do it right, I'm going to get the wrong information. What this book does is demystifies that process and makes it accessible. This book also tackles a lot of other themes. How do I talk to somebody? How do I make them feel comfortable? How do I take that information and then distill it to something useful? Once we've talked to people and gathered some information, how do we apply it? If we do have this information, how do we get buy-in from other people on our team? A great example she has is, what is the return on investment for empathy? Oftentimes in our projects, empathy can have a huge return on investment, but it's not measurable. We can measure conversions and page views and all these analytics, but how do we measure empathy? Since empathy is hard to measure like that, oftentimes it gets left by the wayside. So yeah, I really do love the book. It's worth checking out, even if it's just for the illustrations. And this one? Okay, really, that was the last one. There's some links and stuff like that for the book down below, and also don't forget to subscribe to the video if you liked it, and thank you very much to the Columbus Web Group for my wonderful t-shirt today.